Okay, the new day, it's 11 p.m. and I just logged into World of Warcraft. Let's check our mail because we have one from Elder Bladeleaf and maybe two from the auction house. Yep. So the Peace Bloom sold for 8 silver, so let's take our 8 silver, and I don't think we got auction house text, so maybe that's something I should go and learn about. And the lucky red envelope, nobody cares about the letter, what's inside. Rocky locket cluster. We're gonna see if there's anything to throw it in near Darnassus later on. Oh, I saw this little tree sprouting out of this big Teldrassil tree. It looked really cute, so I'm sharing. Also, I'm here because if you check the map, there's supposed to be some land down there, and I wonder if I could well, jump and die and maybe respawn somewhere there, and maybe there's some landmass to see. Probably nothing interesting at all, but maybe one day. We should be hitting level 9 off of this monster, and one more Teldrassil fact is that Teldrassil is one of the 2 starting zones, the other one being Mulgore, that doesn't have any instance in its area, so to speak. In Elwyn Forest, you have the Stockades in Stormwind. In Dunmorrow, there's No Murrigan, and in Durotar, there's Ragefire Chasm in Orgrimmar, and in Tirisful Glades, there is obviously Scarlet Monastery. So this is technically one of the 2 zones that you can get the lowest level in, because if I made my character, for example, Tirisful Glades locked, I could probably get some XP if I killed Scarlet Monastery monsters up to level 40 something. Just look at this minimap. What is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 herb nodes. Oh my god. So we found our first live rare on Teldrassil. I'm not gonna explain what I mean by alive too clearly, but the name is Dusk Stalker, and he's a Night Stalker Panther kind of monster. Usually those rares have something that makes them unique compared to all the other monsters besides their name. And as far as I know, his skin is unique compared to other Night Stalkers found anywhere in the game. It looks very similar to other Night Stalkers you can find on this part of the lake on the map. But apparently it is unique and it is different, so I'm gonna take the word for it. Yeah, so here's our first rare done. And here's our second rare monster of Teldrassil, Grimmaw. His unique thing is that he's brown and everyone else is white. He doesn't drop anything special. He drops the Driftwood branch, I guess, which is one of the 3 monsters that can drop it, but he doesn't even have a good drop rate. So I wouldn't say he's anything interesting over here. He's level 11, so that's 1 level higher than all the others. Nothing special. Alright, our first green item drop, and it's Battle Chain Pants, so it could have not been better. 1 strength, 1 stamina, male legs, so pretty much I think one of the best, if not the best, legs that can drop here. Not the best I can get, obviously. With leatherworking, I can get better legs, but they're not only stylish, but they provide good stats, so I'm very happy. This owl should ding me up to level 10, which is great because that's a pretty important level. You get your first talent point, and there's some weapons I can buy in Darnassus that require level 10 and will be a big DPS upgrade over my level 4 Gladius. So the Teldrassil fact for this level is, as T-Man Owen pointed out in a comment under the previous video, I think level 10, actually you could get to max level without ever leaving Teldrassil if you counted doing Battlegrounds by queuing in Darnassus as well, staying in Teldrassil. While I think that's a pretty good idea, I've never been much of a PvPer, so I will personally not be doing that. But, well, if somebody's crazy enough, then you can theoretically hit level 60 without ever leaving Teldrassil. I've thought a little on what I want to spend my hard-earned silver, and I decided I'm gonna go with this Cutlass. It's just double the DPS, even though it doesn't look very good. Double the DPS, it's hard to pass on. Maybe later on I'll switch to using staves, but for now I'm gonna stick with the sword. Level 11 incoming after this Night Saber, and I wanted to talk about quest experience. So my grand plan was to hit the max level I can just by grinding monsters, and then do all the quests available, and maybe, just maybe, we will hit level 20, because the highest grindable is 19, off of the quests only. So first let's talk about class quests. You can have one of 5 classes as a Night Elf in Classic, and they vary a lot depending on the class quests you get. The lowest experience you can get at level 90 is if you're a druid, you just get 20 experience, because pretty much all the other class quests require you going to Darkshire, yeah, Darkshire. And then it's priest with 40 experience, then it's warrior, pretty much middle of the pack, 190 experience, which is not too bad. Then there's rogue with 370, and finally there's hunter with 610. So hunters get a big XP advantage over all the other classes, so that's maybe something to look into if you're wondering about creating a character like that for yourself. Then all the other quests in Teldrassil and in Darnassus come out to be, combined with the class quests, to 10,010 experience in total. This is including the warrior class quest. So, since leveling from 19 to 20 requires 21,300 experience, that's about halfway. So I think we're out of luck for that, sadly. If I include PvP quests, that can bump it up by about 2,200, but still we would be about 9,000 XP away from the next level. If I also played a hunter, that would be 400 XP less, but you know, this is just fighting for scraps at this point, and doesn't look like there's any way to hit level 20 without leaving Teldrassil. Maybe Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King will add some quests, maybe some world events have some quests that give some XP, and maybe if I just combine them in total, we could hit level 20 somewhere down the line, but I wouldn't be... There's a couple more things you can do to squeeze as much XP as possible. One of the things was also, as Team and Owen mentioned on their previous video, you could save up some exploration, but it's pretty hard if you want to level efficiently to save up exploration zones for the experience. And also, they don't give that much XP, but still it's some you can keep for your leveling. And one thing is that there are some quests that stop giving XP at level 18. There's actually a lot of quests that stop giving XP before 19, but there are some that stop giving XP at level 18. So if that XP is higher than what you would get from killing the level 13 boss monster, then that's something you could do to squeeze a little bit more XP. Just get as close to level 19 as you can and then complete that quest to get you over the top. So yeah, that's all the little tricks I can get, but there's still a lot of XP to go, so I don't think we'll be hitting level 20. Here's our rare number 3, I think, Urasan. Apparently he spawns pretty often, so this might be one of the rares you can kill the most often on Teldrassil. And his unique thing is that he drops Gnarlpine leggings which are interesting because of two things. First, they're unique, so you can only get them from this monster as far as I know. And the second of all, these are one of the few white items that are bind on equip. So yeah, and they look like this. We picked a couple of Mage Royals already, but this was the first one that I found that contained Swift Thistle, which is a very important thing because this is where the money comes in. The big bucks, the fat silver coins, or however you want to call it. Everything, as you can imagine, isn't worth very much if you can get it on Teldrassil. Generally, these are very, very early game stuff. But Swift Thistle is an exception because you can use them to make swiftness potions. And they're used by people of all levels. They're used in PvP. And you can also make swim speed potions, all that kind of stuff. So they are very useful indeed. And I think they sell for 60 silver each on the auction house. So we will be using those to get money for our every... what's the word? With this monster being the last I need to hit level 12, I think it's a good time to talk about the end of this series. This is just video number 2, but I think in 1 or 2 more videos I'm ready to end the series. And what I want to accomplish to be able to fully say that I completed Teldrassil, I want to have a couple things accomplished. First, I want to kill every single rare monster here and the elite. So I think we have 2 more rares left. 3 actually, now that I think of it. And one elite monster, so that shouldn't be too much of a trouble. I want to get best in slot gear with 1 asterisk. I did try to simulate or to think up the best possible gear you can get on Teldrassil. And some of the pieces are very rare. For example, rings or wrists or belt are from rare drops. Rings are from fishing. So I will not be going for those. If I get them on the way, great. If not, I'll just take whatever's second best and not a rare drop, because I want to finish this series and have it finished, not drag it indefinitely, just killing monsters for a very, very rare drop of some random armor piece. And for that, I will also have to do some professions. And lastly, I want to hit that level 90 and complete all the quests. So hitting level 19, completing all the quests, killing all the rares and elites, and getting best in slot, non-random best in slot here, I think is a good place to end the series. Managed to find 1 more rare. This is Regil. He's usually hard to find because there's a quest going on through this cave. He's a pretty easy rare to fight, and his unique thing is that he drops the Keen Machete. Here it is. It has a pretty cool skin, also bind on equip. And it's the best weapon for level 1 twinks that can use swords, so that's the thing you know now. Alright, so I was pointed to a new way I could make big bucks on Teldrassil, and it's by killing those Bloodfeather Matriarchs. They are the only monster on Teldrassil that can drop light feathers, and with the well, the others can, but these are 0 something drop rate, so not really feasible. But these drop the light feathers with a 1 in 3 drop rate. So we should be able to make some pretty good money. I will be opening up a timer. How do I do this again? Yeah. And I'll try to go for 15 minutes and we'll see how many feathers I'll get in that time, and then how much they're worth on the auction house. Okay, I gotta run because, believe it or not, these harpies are hard to farm. This took a little over 15 minutes, and I gotta end because some 2 people came and started killing them too. And it slowed down the kills per hour considerably. but I got 6 light feathers and died twice. So we're gonna subtract 2 silver from the repair bill, from the profit for the repair bill, that is. So let's see how much 6 light feathers is worth. And also, I'm very glad I had some potions and some bandages, because otherwise, man, these harpies fool each other and deal a lot of damage and are hard to kill and heal, and I probably should get some better gear before I mess with them. On the way to Darnassus, I found one rare we didn't yet kill. It's Fury Sholda, and I'm trying to navigate between those harpies to pull it. And yeah, it pulled alone. Its unique thing is that it drops, I believe it's called Bloody Chain Boots. They're also bind on equip white boots. They're male, and I think they have 1 less armor than my boots. Yeah, these give 61 and my boots give 62, so pretty unlucky. This is what they look like. I think I'm gonna just wear them for the flex, because 1 armor is nothing. And I think this was the last rare we need to kill before we can take on the big one, the Black Moss, the Fetid. I think if I put light feathers up for sale for 15 silver buyout, they will sell relatively safely. So I think we found our best money maker so far, and that's good because I need a lot of cash, but you should not be worried about that right now. I will be talking about that in the next video. So, since I will be trying to grind a little and there's Valentine's event, let's check what the Valentine's event can get for me on this character. If I /kiss this Q, I should get... Nope. So, it doesn't give the 200 health buff, so what I'm gonna do is just try the cologne and try to give the love token to the Darnassus Sentinel, and I'm heartbroken. Fantastic. Breaking news! I'm here with my new friend Alanassis, and we're grinding a little bit of those Timberlings in hopes that we can summon the mighty Black Moss the Fetid, the final boss of Teldrassil. And while we're hunting, we just got a Driftwood branch, which is a 3% drop just from these Timberlings. I thought it's pretty worth to mention. Looks like trash though. And with my fair companion of the past level by my side, this monster should fall and give us, well, give me level 13. Yep, here it is. Here we have level 13, and we commence grinding for Black Moss still. It took us 2.5 hours, but oh my god, we finally found this motherfucker. Come to me. He hits hard though. Let's go and kill him. Okay, let's go. Final boss of Teldrassil has been defeated. He gave me the Moss Twined heart. I hope. Did you pick the item up? I hope they got a copy. Okay. Alright, so I think this is it for this video. Very satisfying conclusion for this 2.5 hour grind for finding the Black Moss the Fetid. I will stop killing this monster now and move on to Harpies to level up, but I'll explain more of that in a future video for now. And when I get to the point where I need to grind this mob, I'll make sure to... but if I invite people, I'll get less XP. I'll think about it. I'll try to find a solution. Alright, so thank you for watching. Comment if you enjoyed the video. Hope you'll stay for more, and good luck. Why is this? Goodbye, that's the word.